For those that like rambles, here you go, but you're gonna have to deal with a sunset. For those that like sunsets, here you go, but you're gonna have to deal with a ramble. For those that like the sound of water, here you go, but you might get some music, and vice versa. I hope you enjoy.
Hey there, YouTubers. Thought I'd do a bit of a ramble during the sunset. This is a nice one. Not a lot of different colors or anything like that, but it should be nice. When a ramble starts, I really never have an idea of where the hell I'm going with it. But one thing I was thinking was, I think I do pretty well in the fact that I stay pretty medium, you know? I don't let the ups and downs of life and stuff take me too far in either extreme. Things are never as bad as they seem, and things oftentimes aren't as great as they seem. And that's not like a defeatist mentality, it's just like realistic. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy the ups, the good times, and doesn't mean I'm not bothered by the bad times. It's just I try not to ride that roller coaster of emotion too much. I try to stay pretty centered. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I guess I never was one to expect that life was supposed to be fair, that it was gonna be fair. It's not. Everybody's got crap. Everybody has hard times. Things rarely go exactly how you want them to. And there's like a million fortune cookie kind of sayings that all basically boil down to relax. Don't let it mess you up too much. I'm gonna let this run and think that this isn't even really much of a thought that I have. Okay. Sometimes people ask for different kinds of things in the YouTube videos, you know, and I like to do that when I can. A couple people have asked for more like RV, there's air quotes, RV stuff. I've long looked at this as my RV is a room with a view. You know, I don't spend all that much time in it when I can avoid it. I mean, in a typical week, I think those cats spend more time in there in one day than I do in a week. If things are going well, that is. So there hasn't been a lot of RV type video stuff. My RV takes me where I want to be. So you get far too many of, I ate at this place, and I rode around on this, and I walked through this place, which are very boring and difficult RV type videos to do. But again, it's these sunsets and going places and experiencing things. To me, that's the why of RVing. And if something goes wrong with the RV and I need to fix something, well, sure, I'll try to do a video of that. But knock on wood first, not many things have been breaking on my RV since I've had it, which is awesome. And again, that's not my goal. I guess I could tear things apart and redo it a million different ways, and I'm just satisfied with how it is, and it's meeting my needs, so it takes me to where I want to be and what I want to do. I also do my best to make it look like there's not a lot of people around when I do stuff. Sometimes it's easy because sometimes I'm able to be in places where there's not a lot of people. Like now, there's nobody around here. This is a nice little hidden spot I found. But sometimes there's quite a few people around. And it's all about timing. You know? That 30-second video clip, it might have taken me 5 minutes of waiting for people to clear off to get it in there. Or taking pictures between the people. I'll let you watch some while I think if I got anything. You know, when the camera's not on, I get all these cool ideas of things to talk about. Now I turn the camera on and I got CRS, can't remember shit. And the topics seem to go away. That's a nice sight to look at though, huh? I hope this thing's actually recording. There's so much glare I can't see anything. I also think I'm smart enough to not think I know every damn thing. Smart enough to realize that my answers aren't always the right answer. I'm also glad I don't talk about politics or religion because I have opinions on both. And I know I'm right, so there's no sense in arguing with somebody else about it. Which is a joke. We all think we're right about our beliefs. And those two topics are the king of topics. I'm also still very disappointed that I can't seem to find the full back to my GoPro. That's why there has been no underwater stuff. I try my best to organize and put stuff where it would work, but somehow I've misplaced that thing. It's in that RV somewhere. But trying to find something that small that I've either dropped somewhere or a friggin' cat has probably drug away off to a lair or something. Really hoping for some underwater stuff, but it's not looking like that's going to happen anytime soon. The RV life is a good life. I'm very, very poor, but I'm very, very rich. And I am also, I'll use the word smart, I'm also smart enough to realize that I am very lucky. I am able to squeak by and do things that a lot of other people would like to do. But it wasn't easy. And in today's world, I guess I would have to say I had to give up a lot of things. You know? I don't think it's that way, but most people would, you know? I am half a step ahead of the bill collectors. They get their money enough to not come after me. But I'm happy living that way. But shit, I could be riding my bike down Duval Street and get hit by a bus tomorrow. Who cares how much debt I got then it's not going to go on my gravestone, you know? Here lies Dan. He paid all his bills and had zero debt, and now he's dead. You know? All right, congratulations. Well, it took me a long time to get to that train of thought. Do you waste money? Yep. You end up paying more than you need to in finance charges and stuff like that. But it's the only way I can live this life, by carrying some debt. I have some plans in the future to try to fix that, but I am unwilling to take opportunities that are in front of me to get back in the rat race. Over years, as responsibilities have changed, commitments and all that, responsibilities and obligations, when they change, you change with them. I don't think many of us are the same people we were 10 years ago. I'm unrecognizable to a lot of people from a while back. In fact, old friends that haven't seen me in a long time, I'm a different person. People on YouTube often ask a lot about the bars and going out and drinking and stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. And trust me, I used to. People remark on the metabolism and how I can eat a lot of food and not gain any weight. Well, metabolism seemed to help me with alcohol too, because I could outdrink people twice my size. I was a very accomplished drinker. I won't go into details, but it was quite a lot. And for what? Bragging rights, I guess, when you're younger. My problem was I didn't have an off switch. Once I cracked the seal on that bottle, I didn't have an off switch. Shit, if I could have the money I pissed away that way, like that Hemingway story that he kept the urinal when Sloppy Joe's moved, because he told the owner, "I've pissed away so much money here, I'm keeping this." Words to that effect. If I could calculate all the money I spent in bars or liquor stores, I could have a very nice RV today. Very nice. But I wouldn't change it. I liked all the times I had. I was always a fun drunk. I was very rarely upset. The party didn't get started till I got drinking. I enjoyed every minute of it. Wouldn't change it, but won't do it again. Can't be that guy. So there's not going to be any pub crawls. To be honest with you, Duval Street, once, if I'm not down there for sunset, which I've done a couple, I haven't gotten those videos up yet. Well, this will probably be up after those, so you'll say, yes, you did. But I don't need to be down on Duval Street with all the drunks, acting like they invented beer, you know, like they're the first person to ever be drunk. You see enough of them when the sun's still up, staggering around, acting the fool. I don't need that anymore. My fool days are over. My drinking fool days, I'll do sober, stupid fool stuff. So, that said, you'll have to take my word for it. I could drink. I drank a lot. I didn't know many people that could outdrink me, ever. And still be I was still functional. So there's the drinking ramble. Either that, or you just got a whole bunch more of time lapse. Like so many of the other ones, this is a beautiful sunset, which no camera, anywhere, anytime, that I can afford will do it justice.
Have a great and wonderful day.
It's pretty awesome.